Okay, I'm here working on a Trane air conditioner. This customer was told a couple of days ago that they needed a new compressor, and that's why the unit wasn't cooling. But they really didn't get a good feeling about the technician, so they decided to get a second opinion, which is always a good idea on a major repair. At any rate, he told them that they needed a new compressor. It was going to be $1,300 to replace a compressor in a 2.5-ton Trane air conditioner. So I came in yesterday and hooked my gauges up to the appliance and discovered that it was quite low on charge. I wasn't sure how low until today when I came back, pulled the refrigerant charge out of the system, put it in that storage tank right there, and anyway, according to the scale, we're over 3 pounds low on refrigerant. The system comes factory charged with 5 pounds of R22 and had 1.8 pounds of gas in it when I pulled the charge out. So I went through the usual method of finding a refrigerant leak, hooked the nitrogen bottle, after pulling the gas out, hooked my nitrogen bottle up to the system and pressurized it to about 325 pounds. Actually had it as high as 350 pounds, and discovered the leak. There was a couple of leaks. One was in a nut in the coil on the expansion valve, and so tightened that up. And also the Schrader valves, core valves where the gauges hook onto the condenser, were also loose. So replaced the Schrader valves, tightened up the nut on the expansion valve, put 350 pounds of pressure back in it. It held for about an hour and a half, never budged. And so I call that repaired. Put proper charge back into the system, added a little bit to compensate for the long refrigerant line. And the system's currently running, so we didn't need a new compressor at all. Certainly didn't need to spend $1,300 on a compressor. That, anyway, it was just a misdiagnosis, poor diagnosis. Not an issue with the compressor at all. Low refrigerant charge. The evaporator coil was very, very dirty, so we put a good cleaning on that. And like I said, there's no shadow in the shot. But anyway, this unit's running, and running well, doing exactly what it should be. So I got another 45 minutes, maybe an hour, to get all the tools picked up and cleaned up and get out of here. But yeah, certainly not a failed compressor, but a failed diagnosis.